Hello kids, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. Children, as you all are aware that your evaluation 1 is now finished and today we are going to start our next unit, that is unit 8. And in that unit, first of all, we will do page number 19, that is National Symbol of India. Now what do you mean by national symbol? National means the thing which represent our country. For example, if I talk about national flag, then our national flag is tricolor, that is Tiranga, and it only belongs to our country. It is not like that USA or China or some other country is hoisting the same flag. No, the things behind which we will put this name national means that is particularly belongs to our nation. You can remember national things by remembering this word also, our nation. Whenever I'll put a name that is national before anything means that belong to particularly to our country. Fine. Now national, then symbol means one who represent our country. Fine. Symbols which represent our country, that is not taken by any other country. Our national symbol of India which is our country and which is also called Bharat in Hindi. Now this name Bharat is given by the third son of Raja Dashrath, that is Bharat. After his name, that Bharat name was given to our country. Later on by the Britishers it was given as India. Now as you all are aware about different symbols or different national things about India, so today we are going to revise all those things along with the things which is given in your book. Now first of all, what is the name of our country? That is India. So the first question will arises in your mind, that is dash is the national capital of India. Remember this, national capital of India. If I'll ask from you that what is the state capital of Uttar Pradesh, then we are talking about state capital. Then you will give answer Lucknow. But when I'll ask that dash is the national capital of India, national capital of India, it means New Delhi. Fine. New Delhi is the national capital of India. See, these things are very important. Fine. New Delhi is the national capital of India. See, now two more names have been given in your book, that New Delhi, Mumbai and Kolkata. If I'll talk about monetary capital or financial capital of India, that is your Mumbai. Financial capital of India, that is Mumbai. Now question number 2. Now the very important thing, that is capital of our country. Now the next thing which I am going to talk about, that is your national flag. Now as I told you, national flag consists of 3 colors, that's why only we called it tricolor or Tiranga in Hindi. Now what are these 3 colors? Saffron, white and green. Saffron, white and green. Now saffron stands for braveness. Fine. That we can fight for our country, we can achieve success for our country. white is for peace, and green is for greenery, or means that is for haryali, khushi. Everywhere the people are happy. So these are the three colors of our national flag, and how they represent that also I'll tell you. Now what next is there? Now in between your national flag, if you will see, one round chakra was there. Earlier when our national flag was introduced, then that chakra was not there. That Gandhi ji ka charkha jo tha, that was made inside it. So later on that charkha was removed, वो चरखा हटा करके, and then that instead of that charkha they have put it a chakra, which is a symbol of that we keep on moving, we keep on developing, our development is shown with that chakra. Now in that chakra you might have seen lines were there, and you might have often formed it also. आप जब नेशनल फ्लैग बनाते हैं, खुद ड्रॉ करते हैं, then you will find it out that that chakra was there.
क्या आपके सारे गुड मॉर्निंग मैसेजेस की वजह से फोन में जगह नहीं है? गूगल फाइल्स की मदद से ज्यादा.
Then you will find that chakra, and in that chakra you have spokes. Spokes means the lines which are formed inside that chakra. Fine. आप फ्लैग बनाते हैं, then you find it out कि वहाँ पे ऐसे ऐसे करके आप कलर ऊपर सैफरन फिल करते हैं. Then white is your notebook or your drawing book. Then green you have, और उसके अंदर फ्लैग का चक्रा बना के, and then you will fill the color. अब उसके अंदर जो आप चक्रा बनाते हैं, which earlier when our flag was adopted, at that time that chakra was not there. What was there? What I have told you, that Gandhi ji ka wo charkha was there. So that charkha was there. That is a symbol of development. That how we developed. So that chakra or wheel that appears at the center of a national flag is of which color? Now the color of chakra. Find chakra in our flag is of blue color. Blue color. Fine. And now with this we'll do one more question, that how many spokes are there in our national flag? Spokes means, if you have seen the national flag, we are always making these lines within the flag, and we were making these lines, and the question is how many spokes were there. So you will remember that in our chakra we have 24 spokes. Now what does this represent, these 24 spokes? Let us understand what is that. 24 spokes. Initially when our country got independence in the year 1947, at that time we have only 24 states. We have 24 states in our country. So that 24 states were represented by 24 spokes. 24 spokes. Now if I'll ask from you one more important question, that after independence means when we are about to get the freedom, which state was formed first? Which state was formed first? So that's the state which is formed first. Verbally I'll tell you that you don't require to write down anywhere. That the state which is formed first, that is your Andhra Pradesh. Fine. Andhra Pradesh is the first state which is formed after independence. Fine. So I hope this is clear to everyone. Now we'll come to next. Now after national flag, the next important thing, that is national anthem of India. Now what is the national anthem of India? The national anthem of India is Jan Gan Man. Jan means people, Gan means their soul, and Man means their heart, that they are dually combined with each other with their soul and heart. Jan Gan Man means Jan Gan Man means all the people of our country, सारे लोग हमारे जो हैं, they are together, they are bound with their heart and soul. Now Jan Gan Man, that is about the national anthem of India. Now who wrote this national anthem? That is Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Tagore. Fine. Now sometime it has been asked that national anthem of India is Jan Gan Man, which has written by Rabindranath Tagore. Now the next important thing, that is the national song, that we will talk later, because together if we will talk, you just forget it. Now number 4, the national emblem of India consisted of how many lines? Dash lines. So national emblem. Now again the word national emblem, as I told you, wherever we write national means that is belongs to our country only, our nation only. So the national emblem of India means जो एक particular symbol है, which you will find it out in every, like आप अगर देखेंगे you will find it out कि पुलिस की जो कैप होती है उसमें एक छोटा सा एम्बलम लगा होता है, वो शेर का जो एम्बलम लगा होता है, फाइन, वो दैट इज योर नेशनल एम्बलम. ठीक है. देन व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ दैट एम्बलम? दैट इज नेशनल एम्बलम. ठीक है, विच कंसिस्टेड ऑफ लाइन. उसका कुछ नाम नहीं है, दैट इज नेशनल एम्बलम ऑफ इंडिया. सो हियर द नेशनल एम्बलम ऑफ इंडिया consists of 4 lines. 4 lines. Now why it is important 4 lines? Actually if you will see the emblem, you just find it out only 3 lines in the front. You will find it out 3 lines in the front. But basically you have 4 lines, one at the back. And now from where they have taken that emblem, national emblem, that taken by Ashoka's pillar. Fine. अशोका मौर्यन एम्पायर का एक राजा था जिसने अपने पिलर के ऊपर वो एम्बलम को, शेर के उस एम्बलम को सिचुएटेड किया, रखा हुआ था. एंड फ्रॉम देयर वी हैव टेकन, बिकॉज एक्चुअली अशोका जो था दैट इज क्वाइट अ ह्यूज किंगडम, उसका बहुत बड़ा किंगडम था. और हमारी हिस्ट्री पे, हमारे इंडियन हिस्ट्री पे दैट इज अ क्वाइट इम्पैक्ट ऑफ दैट अशोका. तो अशोका पिलर से हमने क्या लिया, ये नेशनल एम्बलम को लिया, विच कंसिस्ट ऑफ 4 लाइन्स, जिसमें 1 2 3 लाइन्स आर देयर इन द फ्रंट, और एक लाइन कहाँ होता है, पीछे होता है. So now let's revise the first 4 things which we have done regarding our national symbol. First, First of all, what is the name of our country? That is India, and we called it Bharat also. And we have taken Bharat from our Ramayana, the epic, and the third son of Raja Dashrath, that is Bharat. And after his name, we called our country as Bharat. Now, first important thing, what is the capital of India? Later on, by the Britishers and other person, those who have came and rule our country, they have given our country the name of this, that is India. Now, which is the national capital of India? New Delhi. If I'll ask that monetary capital or financial capital of India, that is Mumbai. So New Delhi is the capital of India. Financial capital of India is Mumbai, and the old name of Mumbai is Bombay. Right now also so many offices were there which are called with the name of Bombay only. Bombay Municipal Corporation, if you have heard about it. So they were taking that old name only, Bombay. Now second important thing, that is our national flag. National flag consists of three colors: saffron, white and green. Now saffron stands for bravery, then white is for peace and green is for wealth. Now chakra is our flag, is of dash color. So we always talking about the three color and we called it tricolor or tiranga, but that chakra which is formed inside the flag, that is of blue color, and that blue color symbolize that how we can grow. Fine, growth of the country is symbolizing by that chakra. Now what next is there? The next is, after this chakra, then we have to understand that there are few spokes inside the chakra. Earlier when we adopted our national flag, then we do not have that chakra. We have that charkha of Gandhiji. Now the national flag was adopted 20 years back or 17 years back, 18 years back in 1930 only by Subhash Chandra Bose. So in that national flag we have that charkha. Charkha we have, and then later on that charkha was removed because that is a particular symbol of Mahatma Gandhi. So the people, the higher people, they have thought that nothing we will take it which symbolizes any person. So they have removed that charkha and then they have put it that chakra. And that chakra consisted of 24 spokes. Now why this chakra was consisted of 24 spokes? Because at that time our India consisted of 24 states. उस टाइम पे हमारी कंट्री में 24 states थी. Fine. अभी कितने हैं? Right now how many states we have? Yes. Right now we have 28 states. ये मैंने आपको बताया, many times I have told you. Fine, 28 states हैं. Now one more thing I have told you, that for that I will talk later on. अभी 24 states में से सबसे पहले आज़ादी के बाद सबसे पहला स्टेट जो फॉर्म किया गया था, that is आंध्र प्रदेश. The first state which is formed after independence, that is Andhra Pradesh. Now third is the national anthem of India is. Third very important thing, that is what is the national anthem of our country, that is Jan Gan Man, which was written by Rabindranath Tagore. Now if I talk about literature, now what is that literature means? अगर आप language की बात करते हैं, English language की, if I talk about English language, a huge name is there of Rabindranath Tagore. And for that work only Rabindranath Tagore has got Nobel Prize also. Nobel Prize is the highest prize in the field of literature. So now here national anthem of India is Jan Gan Man, which was written by Rabindranath Tagore. This much you will remember. Now number 4 is national emblem of India. Now a national emblem of India, which you might have often seen in the cap of army person, in the cap of the person who is working in police, in the cap of a person who is working in Navy or Air Force. Basically in the defense field you will find it out, that national emblem. This national emblem is not given to any MLAs or MP. So national emblem of India consists of 4 lines. 3 are there in the front and 1 at the back. Now from where do we taken this national emblem? We have taken this national emblem from Ashoka's pillar. अभी अशोका का जो kingdom था in her history, that is a huge kingdom. That's why we have taken few of the things from Ashoka pillar also. Now what next? Next question, if I'll tell you that already we have done, dash is the official name of India in Hindi. What is the official name of India in Hindi? So let's understand, and after that we will see national fruit also, national flower also, national tree also, and then national bird also, national animal also. Might be you all were knowing it, but still we'll see. So we'll revise once. Now what is next? What is the official name of India in Hindi? So here the official name of India in Hindi, which I have told you just now, that is Bharat. Bharat is the official name of India in Hindi. Now here we are going to see one more question, that official languages. Official means what? Official means like that which is particularly used by our official, used in our official work. If officially, if I want to call India in Hindi, then I'll take this name Bharat. See, official में अगर if I'll ask, और अगर आपको ये पूछा जाए कि how many official languages of India are there, अब मैंने आपको बता दिया कि India is consisted of many states, 28 states हैं. इसमें it means सभी state में we are not speaking only Hindi and English. English तो might often कि we have speaking in each part of our country, but Hindi it is not necessary. If you will go to West Bengal, तो वहाँ Bengali people you will find it out more. वहाँ पे आपको बंगाली बोलते हुए लोग ज़्यादा मिलेंगे. नेक्स्ट, इफ आई गो टू केरला, अगर आप केरला जाओ तो वहाँ पे क्या मिलेगा आपको? केरला में यू विल गेट इट मलयाली पीपल, दोज हु आर स्पीकिंग मलयाली. नेक्स्ट, इफ यू विल गो इन तमिलनाडु यू विल फाइंड इट आउट तमिल. तो ऐसे ही करके वन ऑफ द रीजनल लैंग्वेज दे हैव टेकन. इफ आई कम टू उत्तर प्रदेश तो यहाँ पे आपको हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश यू विल गेट इट. फाइन. सो हिंदी इज वन ऑफ द ऑफिशियल लैंग्वेज ऑफ उत्तर प्रदेश ऑल्सो, as well as English also. Similarly, if you will go in South Indian country, अगर आप साउथ इंडिया में जाओगे तो you will find it out different official language. एक आपकी regional language हो जाती है and the other language is, but obvious that is English because that is a common language. वो बिल्कुल common language हो जाती है which was spoken by all the person from north to south, east to west. Fine. तो एक इंग्लिश तो एक कॉमन लैंग्वेज है विच वॉज स्पोकन बाय ऑल द पर्सन, बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट वी हैव वन रीजनल लैंग्वेज ऑल्सो. तो अगर आपसे पूछा जाए तो हाउ मेनी ऑफिशियल लैंग्वेजेस आर देयर इन इंडिया, देन द आंसर इज, अभी तो आपसे इतना डिटेल में नहीं पूछेंगे, यू आर इन क्लास 1 ओनली, सो आपको फॉर जस्ट फॉर योर नॉलेज आई टेल यू कि डिफरेंट लैंग्वेजेस वर देयर। नाउ नंबर 6, अभी हमने क्या क्या कर लिया, हमने नेशनल कैपिटल के बारे में बात कर लिया, फाइनेंशियल कैपिटल के बारे में, फ्लैग के बारे में, देन चक्रा, देन नेशनल एंथम, नेशनल एम्बलम. So now the next very important thing, that is national currency, or what is the currency of India. So here dash is the symbol for the rupee. As you all are aware that rupee is the national currency of India. So rupee, the currency of India, So what is the symbol of rupee? Earlier it was RS, but now the symbol has been changed, that is this rupee. Rupee is the symbol for the is the symbol for the rupee, which is the currency of India. Now currency is the next important factor of a country. So is the symbol for the rupee, the currency of India. Now nobody will give answer that rupee and paisa are and p is the symbol. Now paisa is already included in rupee. If I talk about rupee, then paisa is already included, so that you don't require to symbolize separately. Fine. So ra is the symbol for the rupee, which is the national currency of India. Now next important things, now we have done so many important things. Now next is national fruit. National fruit is mango. Now why national fruit is mango? Because in India we have more than 350 varieties of mangoes, which we export in other countries also, which is a representation of our country. We will having more than 350 varieties of mangoes, which we sold all over the world. And mango of our country has a particular position in the world. So national fruit will become mango. Now if I talk about national bird, that you all are knowing, peacock. Then national animal, that is tiger. Then national bird, that is peacock, you have told. Then animal, that is tiger. National flower, that is lotus. National fruit, I have told you, that is mango. National tree, that is banyan tree. National tree, that is banyan tree. So banyan tree is the oldest tree of our country, that's why it is called that is national tree of our country. Now what next? That is national song, that is Vande Mataram. And who has written this? That is Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. So national song, that is Vande Mataram, and that was written by Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. That is also very important. That also you will remember Bankim Chandra Chatterjee, about Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. And these all things which is related to India, that is very important. You all will do it in your book and remember all those facts which I have told you in this video. I hope you all have enjoyed the video. And today we are going to finish our class here. That's all for today, children. Have a good day.